Hi everyone, welcome back to Stamp with Anna, and today we are going to make a variation of this card. I made this card for my mother-in-law for Mother's Day. And in the inside it says Happy Mother's Day. But for the card that we're going to make now, I'm not going to make it a Mother's Day card. I'm just going to make it and put it in my stash, excuse me, and use it as an occasion comes up. Maybe a birthday card, graduation card, promotion card, congratulations card, could be anything, but it's not going to be a Mother's Day card. So I'm using some of the new products from the new catalog, which went live last week. And I'm just loving these new in colors. They're gorgeous. So let's get started with our supplies. What I have for my base is a pale papaya background, and that's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of this paper from the Pansy DSP. It's called Pansy Petals, and it's part of that Pansy suite. We're going to use this gingham side, which is cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and the reverse side of it has these nice shaded leaves, and these are done in, this is a new in color, which is evergreen, evening evergreen, and this is a new in color, which is called soft succulent. This one looks like it might be mint macaron, probably, or a soft sea foam. I'm not positive, but it has those nice colors in it, and they have the shading in it. And the Pansy stamp set is bundled with a Pansy die set, and the dies in the Pansy die set will die cut these out. So if you don't want to stamp them and you don't want to have to make your own shading on them, the die will just cut that right out for you. But anyway, I digress. So there's that. Then I have another piece of the papaya, and this is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8, and we're going to emboss that. Then I have a strip also from the Pansy DSP, and this is 2 inches, and it's a whole 12 inch, and I'm going to die cut from that. So, and then I have some scrap white. So let me bring up my die cutting machine. I'm going to show you how I made the 3 panels. So I have my Big Shot because I don't have the new one yet, the new machine yet. And here is my my paper. And from the stitched rectangles dies, this is all the dies you get. It's a million of them. I used the one that fits right in there, of the long, narrow ones. There are 13 dies in there. So I'm going to just decide where I want, what flowers I want in my design. So I like that one right there. So I'm going to cut that one out. I need to cut 3 out. So I need to make sure that I leave myself enough room to get 3 out of this strip. So there's 1. And for this one, I think I'm going to focus on that little flower right there. So I'm going to die cut that one out. I'm going to center that flower since that's the one that I'm focusing on. And now I'm going to go up here and let's see. I think I'm going to do this so I get some greenery in there. And there's that. So now my 3 panels are cut. I'm still going to use that die one more time. not right now. So now I'm going to do my embossing. I'm going to switch my plates out. And I'm going to use the Tasteful Textile embossing folder, and I just love this. And it's a 3D embossing folder, so I only need one plate. So I'm going to line that up in there, and then I'm going to bring in my blue plate. I'm going to run that through. And look at how pretty that is. I'm going to put my machine down for right now. I'm going to get back up after I'm done, and I have to do my sentiment. But for now, we can start to put the card together. And I'm going to put some snail on this and just drop this right in the middle of my card. And then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to attach my embossed piece. Put that there. Now I need to attach my 3 die cut panels. Before I do that, I'm going to open this up so that I can get a nice flat surface here. I want to make sure that I like the way they are situated and shuffle them around if I think they need to be shuffled. This one has a nice pansy in the middle, so I'm going to put that one in the middle, and it's going to be my focal point. And then I'm going to put those like that. Okay, I think I like those. So the way I'm going to attach these is I have my trusty Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm still working on the ends of my dimensionals. So I'm going to turn over my centerpiece, and I'm going to just snip a couple of these end pieces. And apply them there. I'm not going to attach them just yet. I want to get everything all situated first. Okay, there's that one. And there's a specific reason why I'm only putting the dimensionals on the top and the bottom of the panel. And that is so I can run my ribbon through when it comes that time. So when you're putting your dimensionals on, don't put one in the middle. Just put them on the top and the bottom. Okay, so there they are once again. I like the way that looks. And I'm going to attach my middle one first. And again, right there. Okay. I think that's in the middle. Yep. And now I'm going to attach the side pieces. And lining them up with this one on the bottom. Okay, and this piece is last. Again, lining it up on the bottom. And there we go. Front of our card is put together. Now I'm going to bring in the soft succulent in color ribbon. Oh my goodness, this is just absolutely gorgeous. So because these are nice and raised with the dimensionals, I'm just going to slide that right underneath there. And that's why you don't want to have any dimensionals over there. Okay, so I'm going to give this a trim, and now I'm just going to make a bow. And the bow is going to be off to the left. And I'm going to place it probably about an inch up from the bottom. Let me bring it a little closer to the edge here. Oops. Let's try that again. I always know when it's time to have my nails done. I can't tie a ribbon. Okay, there's my bow. I'm going to play with that just a little bit. I'm going to bring in my, I think I want that loop to be a little smaller. Okay, and now I'm just going to trim these. Almost done. Now I just have to do some more stamping. And I have a scrap piece of Whisper White. And from the stamp set, Celebrate Sunflowers, I'm going to use this one here that says, Let's Celebrate You. And I'm going to ink that up in the new Soft Succulent ink. And I'm going to just drop that right here. And now I'm going to die cut that out. I'm going to bring my machine back up. And I'm going to use that same rectangular die. I'm going to center that on my white. It's okay if you stamped it crooked because you can adjust your die and it'll still be die cut out straight. All right. And now I'm just going to attach this right here. And because there is such a large white space there, I'm going to adjust my bow so that it covers that a little bit. Now, as far as the right side goes, I don't want it right up to here or right up to here. I want it kind of hanging so it's in the middle. See, so it's right there in the middle of my papaya. And so I'm going to just put some snail on to my, now I'm going to attach my sentiment. And like I said, I want it to be centered on this little piece of papaya. Okay, there we go. And see, I have my bow on the top corner. Now I'm going to bring in some champagne rhinestones. And I'm going to scatter these around just because I want to put a little bit of bling. And I'm going to cover up the inside of these little flowers here. And there's another one. And one more. Oh, lost it. One more right there. And now I'm just going to scatter some on my sentiment. And I like to do things in 3. So there we go. 1, 2, 3. And the front of our card is all done. Now all we have to do is the inside. So now we just have to do the inside of our card. And I have a piece of Whisper White, which is cut 4 by 5 1/4. Now on this card here, our original card, like I said, I made it a Mother's Day card. And from this same Celebrate Sunflower set, I used the sentiment, know that you are loved. And from the Dressed to Impress set, I used this Happy Mother's Day. And there's that. This one here, I'm going to use it as a congratulations card. So from the Celebrate Sunflower set, I'm going to use congratulations on reaching a whole new level of wonderful. And I'm going to ink that up again with my soft succulent. I'm going to keep all my inks the same. And I'm going to just drop this straight down and straight up. And all I have to do is attach that now. Still using my snail. I'm revamping my studio, and I misplaced my Stampin' Seal. Then I found it, and I misplaced it again. I have boxes and piles and to-do lists all over the place. And there we go. Card complete. I hope you enjoyed this project, and if you did, I'd love it if you'd give my video a thumbs up and if you would subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions at all about this project or any of the products I use, please contact me through my blog, www.stampwithanna.blogspot.com. And if you do not yet have a demonstrator with whom you work and you'd like a copy of the brand new 2021 to 2022 catalog, certainly let me know and I'll be glad to pop it in the mail to you. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you back here later.